Hello Libra, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. We're going to take one of these oracle cards here to find out what the message is. And we have trust in the universe. First quarter moon, trust in the universe. So let's see what the guidance is for that. This is what you need to hear today. Take some tarot. The Hermit, which is Virgo energy. The High Priestess. The Knight of Pentacles. The Devil energy, which is Capricorn energy. The overall central energy here is the Two of Wands. The Nine of Pentacles, the Young Empress. The Four of Wands. The Two of Pentacles. And the beautiful Nine of Cups. And Knights are obviously forward movement. Now what we've got here is we've got some soul searching that's needing to be done over a situation that could be causing you to feel stuck. Now this could be how you're perceiving things. It could be not believing in yourself here, or the process and how to go forward with something, maybe choices that you're needing to make. This could be toxic relationships, environments, and anything that's holding you back here. Now, being stuck is an illusion. It can also be you doubting your ability as well. So what we're needing to do here is we're needing to do the soul searching. We're needing to take ourselves away on our own here, Libra, and we're needing to listen to our intuition. Now, what the guidance here is that you have the wisdom within you, the answers are within you, to know what to do. You will find the answers if you do the soul searching, but it's a very solitude type energy, the Hermit energy. So you need to take yourself away on your own, whether it be for a couple hours, a weekend, whatever it is for you. If this is toxic habits you have as well, it can represent that. So we need to be listening to our intuition most definitely. And your intuition will lift you up. You'll be guided. If you do the soul searching on your own, you'll be guided on how to deal with this devil energy, whatever this represents for you. And it'll be different for everybody. Because what we have here is we have the overall central energy, which is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is decisions. Twos are choices. It's about weighing up your options here, looking at the situation. Your devil energy could be you overworking, for example, and not having enough free time. It can be the way you're living your life through the choices you're making. And it can be as simple as that. So weighing things up here to get the right balance. Choosing a path that's a win-win situation for you. There is a better way of doing things here. But what you need to do is you need to trust the universe that they will support you here with the choices that you're making. And your intuition, you have to trust your intuition, which is your gut feeling on this. You're connecting in with yourself, your higher voice, and you're getting that gut feeling that's telling you how to proceed, how to resolve this situation that you feel stuck in. Now, it could be anything to do with work, finances, environments, or relationships, or even habits that you have here, because Pentacles are to do with anything that's tangible in your life. So everyday things we're talking about. So have a look at this, think about this, listen to your intuition. And one way of helping yourself to go forward, to weigh things up, is to take your time. Take time out, connect in with your intuition, trust the process most definitely, and think about how you want to move forward towards your happiness. And what can give you the confidence is doing the research. So looking into things, gathering information most definitely. If it's a toxic job you're in and you want a new one, it's time to look, to start to research that, go onto job sites. Just giving you an example. And if it's any kind of financial situation, you might want to look at financial, get information from a financial advisor, for example. But this really now is about you becoming independently minded and moving towards your happiness. Now, the earth sign here, this earth sign, Knight, is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This could be somebody bringing you an opportunity towards you as well, bringing it to you. Because you've listened to your intuition, you're making your choices that you're passionate about. Could be somebody bringing something to you that's going to make you very happy. But this really is about being confident, independent-minded, finding that balance, making the right choices for yourself, through listening to your intuition and creating this beautiful environment, starting to build this. Now, if this toxic relationships that you're in, for example, this could be you becoming single. So it can be the singles card, or it could you just be listening to your intuition and becoming single-minded about how you want to go forward. But this young Empress is someone who definitely knows how much of their self to give to something, and how much to keep themselves well. They know how much money to spend and how much to save. I'm just giving you examples. The work-life balance is an obvious one here as well. So don't be taking on too much. Don't be too hard on yourself here. Make the decisions that are right for you, because you have the wisdom here. If you trust the process, trust in yourself, your intuition, and the universe, you can trust the process to be able to start to create a well-balanced environment in which you could live in, or well-balanced situation, or better well-balanced habits. And this is what it leads to, coming away from this stuck energy, whatever this chain thing or change thing represents for you, being chained to something. You start to move towards success and victory. Now, the thing about the success and victory card is you have to be enjoying what you're doing, but you also have to be dedicated to what you're doing and be prepared to put in the work. So stick to your plans. That's what I'm trying to say here. And you'll start to see growth coming. You'll start to go towards this better, well-balanced situation for yourself here. Okay, Libra, I hope that helps. I am now going to do Gemini. I'll just get rid of this. And we'll pop these back in. There we go. We'll take one of these oracle cards. Hello, Gemini. I hope you're all doing well and welcome to the channel. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the guidance is about today, be real. And it's about being real with yourself, being honest about your situation, realistic goals. Nothing wrong with dreaming, but we need to take the necessary steps to achieve these things. So let's have a look and see why this is coming up. Show me clearly. Here we go. So we have the Page of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Moon card, which is Pisces energy, the Two of Wands. The overall central energy is the beautiful Three of Cups, celebratory type energy here. The Three of Wands, the Page of Wands, the Eight of Swords, and the Devil energy, which is Capricorn energy. Now, there's something here that you need to be honest with yourself about. There could be deception going on, there could be lies, deceit going on, or there's something going on here that you feel you're uncomfortable about. Now, this could also be you. It's something that could have suddenly came to light, or it's something that you're learning, or it's something that you're maybe a bit afraid to face up to. It's unsettled you. You're overthinking this. The thing about this is you've not to overthink it. Whatever this devil energy represents for you. Now, this could be habits as well that you've got, toxic relationships, toxic habits, overindulgence in things, doubting your ability, but this is time for you to deal with whatever the Seven of Swords energy represents for you. So remember, we're always learning things. Do not overthink this situation. Be real about it. Be honest with yourself about it. It could be you're seeing through someone. It could be you're seeing through an environment, seeing people for what they are. But as you deal with this energy and you stop to overthink, you'll start to see clearly how you need to go forward, because this has happened for a reason. And it's happened because the universe is wanting you to be inspired to go down a new path. So whatever you've learned here, whatever you're letting go of, because we have to let go of this devil energy most definitely, whatever it represents for you, don't be frightened to listen to your intuition and take that new inspired path. Things have happened here for a reason, to wake you up, possibly. There's something came to the forefront here that needs to be dealt with. It's not about creating your own mental prison and going over and over it about it in your head. It's about listening to your intuition and being inspired to go down that new path. Now, you will be guided. You are going to get enthusiastic about something else. Now, this could represent anything. This could also be you researching a situation. Pages are the starts of something. So researching something, looking into other things. So for example, if you have a toxic boss, a toxic work environment, you might want to research about how to do a new course or a new job. Something that's going to fit you better, where you can see growth and prosperity rather than being stuck, hitting that glass ceiling. Now, this could represent relationships as well, friendships, Habits that you've developed, do not doubt your ability here, because this can be the little voice as well that's talking you out of things, saying you're not good enough, you'll never get on that course, you'll never get a new job, all that type of thing. You're not worthy of a new relationship. Be real about this. You're deserving of everything that the universe has to offer. So please start to think about this, look into situations, do your research, and that will give you the confidence over the choices that you're making here. And what we're doing here is we're looking to go down this new path with new choices and put our plans into action. We're not going to keep thinking about it. We're not going to overthink it. We're going to take action, and we're going to get off this shore and into that boat. So enthusiasm, coming back, looking at new opportunities, researching things most definitely, and coming away from things that make you feel stuck, that are toxic, that do not work for you anymore. And when you make these plans and decisions and you start to move towards your goals, you will start to feel happier. And that's the overall central card for this reading, is happiness, joy, celebration. Now, if you're being asked to go out somewhere, if there's invitations, invitations coming your way, I would suggest you go. You could be you could be inspired by someone that you meet when you're out, anything. But what you need to do is, as well, you need to get that mojo back. And there could also be celebrations in your life coming up, anniversaries, anything like that. But take time to celebrate with the people that you trust and whose people you enjoy their company, because that will help lift your spirits and keep you more positive and take you out your head as well. So it's about being real here, Gemini. It's about being real and honest about what's going on around you. Okay, I hope this helps. I am going to do Aquarius now. We'll pop these back in. There we go. I will take one of these. Hello Aquarius, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the message today is about assess the situation. Assess your situation. So let's see what the guidance is over this. So first quarter moon in Virgo. This is Aquarius. We have Judgment card. The Five of Cups. The Hanged Man. The Chariot, Cancer energy there. Temperance energy, my goodness, this is the fourth major arcana card out of 5. That's Sagittarius energy. Major decisions here. The 10 of Cups. The 9 of Swords. The 8 of Cups. And the beautiful, we end with the Sun card. So we're starting off with the Judgment card and ending with the Sun card here. Now what we have here is 2 cards here. One is worry. This is somebody who's worrying about something. Worry is something that will never resolve the situation for you, unfortunately. This really is about being honest with yourself, looking at your situation and making wise decisions here. This little owl here, letting the worry go, give it to the universe and make some wise decisions over how you're going to go forward. Now, this can be something you've been feeling stuck in, can be something you've been in for a long time that no longer makes you happy. So there's no longer any wish fulfillment here. You need to look at the situation here that's causing this discontentment for you. You could be in something for a while, but you're learning things. The Hanged Man represents someone who is being held in a situation. Normally, they hang from the tree of knowledge, and you gain a lot of inspiration here. Now, there can be light bulb moments or epiphany moments that come about when you're in this Hanged Man energy. So really, this is about looking at from a different perspective that you're doing just now. We don't need to worry about it. We need to look at the bigger picture here. We are upset about it. It has caused discontent. A situation has caused discontent for you. There's no use crying over what's happened now because we can't change it. And it's really about coming into the present and seeing the blessings that are around you now, because that's what's going to take you forward. This 5 of Cups is a change card. So let the disappointments go. There's no point in that now. That's the past. We need to come into the present, look at the lessons we've learned here, be honest about the fact that there's something missing here. We're no longer content with whatever it is we're dealing with. And what we need to be doing is making a massive judgment call. Now, the universe here is telling you to assess a situation, and Spirit and the angels are trying to get you to make a major decision. Now, this is a major decision, so you could be walking away from relationships you've been in that no longer serve you, jobs, anything that causes upset, friendships, environments, whatever it may be here. But it's time to make that judgment call, and this will release you from this type of worry and this type of being stuck and discontentment in your life. Now, you can be like a phoenix rising from the ashes. That's what it's going to be here. So it's time to be real. It's time to be honest. It's time to look at the bigger picture, let the disappointments go, let the worry go, because that way we can move forward. And when you let the worry go and you look at the bigger picture and understand the lessons that you've been trying to learn through this, you can just suddenly see, goodness, I can see what I need to do. I'm honest with this. This does not suit me anymore. I'm ready to move forward. And you'll move forward very quickly. So you can be opening yourself up to new opportunities here of any kind, depending what area of your life this is in. But it's a very well-balanced forward energy because you've made your decision. You've acknowledged what's happening. You've assessed your situation fully, and it's no longer for you. So there's that emotional balance that's there when you're making your choices. And what happens is we start to align with the blessings that are out there and we can start to bring them in. When we're walking away from the Eight of Cups, we're walking towards the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. And these are blessings that are in the 5D world. And the only way we can bring these blessings into the 3D world is we need to align with the cups. We need to be happy about what we're doing. So if there's any discontentment, we need to let it go. Things that are upsetting and worry, we need to let all that go because we're not going to align with the blessings that the universe wants to bring in for you here. Now, there'll be a very well-balanced, this is going to result in a very well-balanced emotional situation for you, all round, not just emotional. If there's been frustrations, for example, or any anger there, it will all balance itself out. This is a beautiful, well-balanced life, blessings after challenges, and beautiful sunshine coming in. The planets are aligning here, the best card you can have. So this is a major decision and a major assessment that you're making, a major judgment call that could change everything. And it will take time. So be patient with yourself. There's a process that's involved here. Please think clearly. Look at the bigger picture. That's the message here, and you will see the way forward. Let go of the worry and disappointments. Acknowledge what isn't fulfilling for you anymore, and that will move you forward to make the judgment call that's necessary to get you onto the right path for your blessings to come in. Okay, I hope that helps, Aquarius. I am now going to do Taurus. We'll just pop these back in here. There we go. Oops, a daisy. I'll shuffle them. Hello Taurus, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the message today is, it's the first quarter moon in Aries, step into your power. This is time for you to take control of something, or it's time for you to launch something that you're enthusiastic about. So let's see what the guidance is here. Show me clearly. The Eight of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords. So there is forward movement here. Knights are forward movement. The Hanged Man. The Lover's card, which is Gemini energy. It can mean choices here. Choices that need to be made. The Hierophant, which is Taurus energy, which is you. The Magician. The Five of Swords. And the Judgment card. So what we have here is, we have ourselves in a situation that we've been in for a long time here. Now, you can feel as if you've been stuck in limbo. You can't see the way forward. This is about looking at things from a different perspective. Don't overthink this because you'll block your intuition here. You'll block your ability to make good decisions for yourself. So don't be going round and round in this in your head. What you need to be doing is you need to be understanding this is a spiritual journey that you're on. You need to be your true authentic self. You need to follow your heart and listen to your intuition. Now, this could be you thinking about changing employer, for example. It could be you getting advice from someone, sage type energy here. But this could also be you thinking about your values and your traditional values here. Because if you're in a situation here that's not serving you well in that sense, then it's time we really need to look at this. Do not overthink it. The reason you could be overthinking it here is because there's choices that need to be made here about moving forward. Now, fives are change for me. So choices about finding that middle ground. So this could be difficult because you're trying to work out how to go forward. And it might be that you're not going to come out with everything that you desire at the end of this. But the important thing about this is taking control and stepping into your power here and taking the necessary steps to go towards something new, because we've got the Magician here. And we've got a judgment call that needs to be made. So what Spirit is saying here, you need to find a middle path. Now, it could involve flexibility, it could involve compromise. It's almost like you're winning the battle and not the war, if you like. But it doesn't matter. People don't like to compromise because they think it's giving in. That's not what the Spirit is saying here. What we're doing is we're finding the middle path, the best possible way forward. We're choosing that. We're making the right choices. We're making the right judgment calls, and we're manifesting something new to come in. So Spirit is saying here, this is the time for you to manifest, take control of your situation. You are the powerful magician in your life. And with Spirit, as above, so below, we can co-create. Spirit will support you as long as you're being your true authentic self. You're respecting yourself, your boundaries and your values here. You're finding that middle path. You're making good choices for yourself, and you're getting onto that path of growth and change, because the Magician is putting your ideas out there for everything that you desire. This is the right time. And doing this now, finding that middle path, being flexible, whatever that means for you, coming to a compromise and making this judgment call to release yourself from the situation that you've been stuck in for a while, right? Looking at the bigger picture now, I've got an epiphany moment. I'm stuck in this. It's not for me. I'm looking at the bigger picture. I'm ready to manifest something new for myself. And what happens here is that you're coming out your head and you start to move forward. You start to see the way forward. So we don't want to be creating our own little mental prisons here over a situation that we need to free ourselves from or make changes in. We need to progress here. So you're taking control of this. And when you do that, release your mental fuzziness, if you like, you start to move forward. Now, this could be somebody bringing you information, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, information coming forward in any shape or form, emails, texts, whatever it may be here. If it's not you gaining enlightenment, and then you're going towards something more stable. Now, the thing about the Knight of Pentacles is they take the time to research things. So look into things. You don't have to rush into it. Make sure what you're manifesting, you understand the process. If you're wanting a new course, you could be looking, at college courses, study card, study anything. If you're signing anything here, leases or contracts, look at the small print, dot your I's and stroke your T's. Take your time over this, but really release any mental blocks you have over this. Do what's right for you here. This is about taking your power and doing what's right for you and finding that middle path so you can go forward. It's a major judgment call. It's manifesting something new. It's making the right choice for you. Whatever you desire now, it's time to start. Okay? And I did say here, it could be something you're launching as well. New projects, anything like that. Okay? I hope this helps. I am going to do Virgo now. Put them back in. There we go. Hello Virgo, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. The message that we want to talk about today is first quarter moon in Libra, keep your heart open. Now, this is about being, open to anything. Some people think, oh, your heart is romance. It might well be for some of you. It doesn't have to be. It's about open to blessings that the universe wants to bestow on you. So listen to your heart and listen to your intuition here and be prepared to consider every opportunity that might cross your path at this time. So let's take some guidance for this. Show me clearly. The World card. There we go. Chapters. The Eight of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Now we're talking about hearts and we've got wish fulfillment on the table. So the Emperor, which is Aries energy. The Hierophant, which is Taurus energy. The Ace of Cups, my goodness, that is your heart again. We've got 3 major arcanas and an ace. Scorpio is the Death card. My goodness. The Fool, another major arcana, and the Seven of Swords. Now, what's happened here is, these are all positive cards, apart from these. Well, that's a positive card, depending on how you look at it. But this card, the Seven of Swords, isn't as positive. So this is about opening your heart to new experiences. If there's been things in the past that have made you unhappy, where there was something missing. Now, this could be a new relationship for some of you. It could be that. Don't let past experiences stop you from walking forward towards happier times and new beginnings. Definitely. Okay. So if that's not for everyone, obviously, but there could be a new chapter in love if that's what you're looking for. But talking more broadly, this really is about being honest with yourself here about what isn't working for you anymore. Now, it can be very uncomfortable. The Seven of Swords could be lies, deceit, deception. It can be somebody who's been sneaky. It could be somebody that promises the earth that never happens. There's something here that's missing in a situation that you're involved with. And this is the cup that's missing because you're no longer happy. You need to be happy in what you're investing your time and your energies into, or how you're going about yourself. So you'll know what this is if this message is for you. What Spirit's saying here is it's time that you take control of this, you get in the driving seat and you bring the necessary changes in. Things need to change here. So you need to open your heart to new experiences. This is the Holy Grail. Looking for new blessings, being open to new opportunities that can make your heart sing. Follow your heart at this time. Your intuition and your heart will guide you forward here. And it's really about not being frightened to take that leap of faith forward to a brand new chapter in your life. So something is drastically changing because this is a new life chapter. We're shutting something down and tomorrow's a brand new start. So sometimes this can mean transformation. I really feel in this reading, this means complete change. So a new chapter of your life is ready there for you if you open your heart to it. And it's about taking that leap of faith, like I say, traveling light. The person here doesn't go forward with all the baggage from the past. And that's what I was trying to say earlier. If things haven't worked out for you in the past, don't be afraid to go forward and, onto new things. It doesn't mean to say it's going to work out the same. But really, this is you taking control, getting in the driving seat. Now, this could also be somebody who's been very controlling in your life. It could be a controlling boss, a controlling partner. And if that's the case, then we need to take that leap of faith forward to start this brand new journey and bring the necessary changes in. So don't be frightened to do that, because as long here as you're being your true authentic self, this could be a spiritual lesson that you're having to learn. We are on spiritual journeys. This is about your traditional values, so it could represent, your boundaries. If somebody's done you wrong here, your boundaries, your values for yourself here. So be true to yourself. Absolutely be true to yourself here. And if you make the necessary changes and take that leap of faith forward, you will get back onto that path of wish fulfillment. So being happy about who you're involved with, what you're involving yourself in. This could also represent new jobs, bigger companies that you're going to. If you've hit a glass ceiling with your job, you might be somebody who comes in here as well, who's very established, and you could end up with somebody who is very, can pass on a lot of information to you. That's what I'm trying to say here. But this is about you being in the driving seat, definitely, and opening your heart to new opportunities. Don't be frightened to take control of this situation and bring the necessary changes in. It will work out for you. You'll be better off for it in the long run. Okay, I hope this helps. I am going to do Capricorn now. Capricorn, we'll just pop these in here. So, hello Capricorn, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the message for you is, full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. So look at this situation differently. There's more to this situation than meets the eye. you need to think outside the box here. There's lessons that could be learned that you're maybe missing in a situation here. So look at things from every perspective. We'll take some guidance, Spirit, please. The Empress energy, beautiful energy. The King of Swords. The Three of Swords. The Three of Pentacles. The Knight of Swords. Page of Swords. There's lots of mental energy here. The Four of Wands. The Six of Pentacles. Beautiful, well-balanced card there. And the Knight of Pentacles. And what we have here is we have some sort of disappointment or heartache or upset. Now, this will be different for everybody. The only thing I can say about this card is that this is, through time, this will heal. The clouds, the clouds clear away and tomorrow's another day. So there's something here that's definitely upset you. There's lessons to be learned from this, though, because Spirit wants you to look at the bigger picture and think about what you've learned through this. Now, this was designed to give you enlightenment. It was designed to make, for you to learn lessons here. And what will happen is if you let these disappointments go and listen to your intuition and think about the lessons you've learned, you'll start to get ideas. Your head will clear. You'll start to see the way forward. You'll get ideas. This could be information that comes in. Somebody could even say something to you that just resonates with you. But look at the bigger picture. Why has this happened? What have I learned from this? And you'll start to get the clarity you need to move on. Now, this here is about seeing clearly, most definitely seeing clearly. It could be you communicating. You're going here from a page to a king, most definitely. A page, a knight, and then to a king. So there's forward movement here in the clarity and your way of seeing things. This could be you getting advice that's needed if that's what it takes to move you on and see, to see clearer. It could be legal advice, financial advice, professional advice of any kind. It could even be if you've been ill. There might be a better way of doing something that could help your health here. But whatever this is, you're definitely going to be able to see the way forward. There's no doubt about that. Now, this here is about teamwork making the dream work. You're going to get over this situation. There's no doubt about it. And it's about how we progress. And what we're saying here is involving one person or more or being part of a team here is definitely going to help you lay solid foundations for the future. So like I say, if it's financial, you could get financial advice. If it's a job, you might feel you need to take your skills elsewhere, be part of another team so that you can bring the success in. So it's about laying solid foundations now for your future. And when we lay solid foundations, they definitely stand the test of time. And that's what we need. So we need to lay more solid foundations. So think about that as you're going forward, how you're going to do that, because doing that will certainly bring success and victory in for you. The thing about this is it's Pentacles are anything that's tangible in your life. So we're talking about finances, work, environments, relationships, whatever this is for you. But what we need to be doing is we need to be doing the work that's needed to bring the success in. So we need to dedicate ourselves to something, be passionate about it and go forward. And laying that solid foundation will definitely, putting the work in will definitely bring success and victory in. But again, this is another card of dedicating yourself to something here. Now, what we need to be doing as well is when we're going forward or we're making choices or we're making decisions about whatever this Three of Pentacles may represent, what we're trying to resolve here, we need to take our time. We need to research things. We need to look into things. We need to be dotting our I's and stroking our T's if we're signing contracts, if we've got new jobs or new courses. We need to be sure that when we go forward, we don't make any decisions until we have done all the necessary groundwork. And take your time over it. There's no rush here. And what you're doing here is you're going forward to create this beautiful, well-balanced environment. Now, that's what we're looking for here. We're talking about teamwork, making the dream work. This could be well-balanced finances, people not taking advantage of you here, you doing all the work, whether it be in relationships or in a job, because really we're trying to rid ourselves of these disappointments that have been happening. So look outside the box, think about why this has happened, because you have the skills here to bring a better, well-balanced situation in for yourself. So we don't want people taking advantage of us. We don't want to be doing all the work in relationships. We don't want to be overcommitting to things. We need to find that balance within ourselves. And sixes are reward cards. So you're definitely going to get over this situation. You've learned enough and you're wiser now when you're going forward. And what we want is you creating this beautiful Empress energy. Now, this is rebirth and rejuvenation. So you're definitely recovering. You're understanding the situation for what it is, people for who they are, however this resonates. But this here is about you being at one with yourself, being true to yourself, honouring yourself as well, treating yourself rather with self-respect and love. And when you do that, you attract and all that beautiful, all that stuff back towards you. So the right people will show up. The right situations will show up. But this is Venus, this is love, this is beautiful harmony in your life. So you will get over this situation, but the secret here is to look at the bigger picture and involve the right people, be in the right environments, get the right advice, whatever it may be. Do the research. Definitely do the research because you've got the skills here to build something more stable for yourself. Okay, I hope this helps. Right, I am going to do Pisces now. Pisces now. I'll pop these away. Cool. There we are. Hello Pisces, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. If this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And we have the new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. So this is about embracing change, making changes. It's not easy to do that. We can sometimes feel a bit risky, but you have to be open to the idea of it. Let's see why. Sun card, beautiful card. Happiness, joy there. The King of Cups. The Knight of Wands. The Five of Cups. The Four of Cups, which is overall central energy. The Strength card, which is Leo energy. Page of Cups. The Six of Wands, which is success and victory card there. And the beautiful Empress energy. Now, what I want to say about this is I want to say that you need to honour yourself here. That's the first thing that's coming into my head, that's been put into my head. And what we have here, we have disappointment, upsets, crying over spilt milk. If things haven't gone the way you would like, there's no point in doing that. We really need to let these disappointments go and focus on the present day life and the blessings we have. Now, the overall energy here for this reading is the Four of Cups. Now, this can be boredom and apathy. You can be fed up with feeling like this. It can be opportunities. When we're in a bored and apathy place, we don't see the blessings that are around us. And you can see he's not seeing the blessings here. It's not gender specific. He's not seeing these blessings in these cups. And that's what this boredom and apathy can lead to. Now, the disappointments could be caused by someone who promises you things that they never deliver. So somebody who jumps in and out your life, an unreliable friend, a boss that promises the earth and you never get there with them. You know what I mean? That type of energy, because this can be a fly-by-night type of energy. It can be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. It doesn't have to be, but it can be. So if this is the case here, if this is someone here who's letting you down, be open to new opportunities. You don't have to sit in this. You can be open to change. So anything, if you're open, you will see the blessings coming forward. There are other things out there that you could be doing, looking at or considering, most definitely. Now, what we need to do here is you need to follow your heart, your own happiness. Now, this could involve an apology, could involve somebody younger as well. The apologies could be given. But this really is about you thinking about what's going to make you happy and make the necessary changes to go in a direction that you're passionate about, that makes you feel happy and satisfied with what you're doing in your situation or in your life in general. So always remember, once you're considering your happiness and you're listening to your intuition, you will be guided to go forward onto a path that's more prosperous for you. Definitely. Now, this could take courage and strength. We're always stronger than we give ourselves credit for. It's about having that confidence to do it, most definitely. But if you follow your heart and your intuition and you consider change and you look at other options, there are other options out there. Things might cross your path or people might cross your path, situations that you would never normally consider. So remember, never look a gift horse in the mouth in this case. because there's unhappiness and disappointment here already. Have the courage to go forward and think about how far you've come in life and what you've got over in the past, and that will give you the courage and confidence to do something about this. Now, once you do that and follow your heart and your intuition, you're going to go forward to be very successful. You'll come out victorious. Now, when I'm saying what you need to do is, it could be as much as having a conversation with somebody. Do you know what I mean? It could be putting your point across. It could be reaching a goal that's been very difficult, as well. But we might have to problem solve to get there. It's that type of thing. It's going to require something of you here. That's what I'm trying to say. But you can successfully overcome this if you start to think about the situation with respect to changing it or improving it. So victory and success here after a time of battle, public recognition. So some of you might be, improving a situation where other people are respecting you for what you're doing and appreciating that as well. So it's really about creating a beautiful renewal and rejuvenation. Renewal and rejuvenation here. The planets aligning. When you're doing things that you're happy about and you've got the courage to change things and you're open to change here, things are going to change for you. You're going to feel happier about things. You're going to come into this King of Cups energy. And the King of Cups is somebody who can remain emotionally stable even if there is hiccups that come along. This could also be somebody being kind to you and supporting you. So if there's somebody you need to speak to about something or say that you're disappointed in them, they could actually show you some kindness. So this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. It could be simply a good friend or a shoulder to cry on, partner, whoever it may be. But you're making good decisions from an emotionally stable point of view. And what happens is the planets align, you become very happy. This could be pregnancy for some people. It could also be that you're creating beautiful, wonderful things around you. It's love energy. You're showing yourself respect here. You know where your boundaries are lying, all that type of thing. And we create a beautiful environment and we're at one with everything around about. Okay, so look at the situation, make the necessary changes, solve the problems that you're being faced with. There will be improvements. I hope this helps. Okay, I'm going to do Cancer now. Cancer. Put these back in. Maybe shuffle. Okay. Hello Cancer, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the message for you today is New Moon in Aries, go for it. Oh, go for it. Mojo type energy. Whatever you're passionate about here, whatever you want to start up, whatever you want to put your energies into now, it's time to take action and go for it. So let's see what the guidance is here. Scorpio energy, the Death card. The Moon card, which is Pisces energy. Temperance card, my goodness me, Major Arcana cards. Sagittarius energy. The Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. The overall central energy is the Ten of Wands. The King of Pentacles. The Page of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, my goodness me, there's a lot of abundance out there here. The Three of Cups. So what we have here is we have ourselves burdened, challenging times, most definitely been challenging times, but it's time to lay the burdens down. So you've learned a lot of karmic lessons here. These are wands, and this is fire energy. This is action energy here. So the wands represent all the challenges and lessons that you've learned. You have a lot of wisdom now. So it's time to do the soul searching and take yourself away and think about the lessons that you've learned, because it's time to lay these burdens down. The challenging time can be over here. So you've got enough wisdom now. You maybe can't, it doesn't feel like it. You've been going through a dark time here. But if you take yourself away on your own, for a period of time, whether it be a day, hours, whatever it needs to be here, and do your soul searching, you will have the answers on how you need to go forward here. Things will start to become clearer for you. So enlightenment coming in. Answers. The answers are within you. You've had enough, you've been through enough now to know what's for you and what isn't here. So you've got the wisdom here, definitely within you, to make the choices that are needed to bring in the change, to lay down these challenges. And this is what this is about. This is about change and transformation. So lay down these burdens, open, go for it, open your heart to change here. Start to think about how you want to go forward to bring stability into your life. This could be to do with finances, relationships, environments, your job. Could be you starting a new course if you feel that your job's not for you. If you're looking for somewhere new to live, whatever it may be here. Pages are the starts of something. Now, this could affect one or more area of your life, but you're ready to lay down the burdens. You're wise enough to know what the choices are and need to be now to bring stability in. So do the research, gather the information about what you can do now to change your situation for the better, and go for it. So you might be inspired down a new path. You're being inspired to make change, to go down a new path. And what you can do here is you start to build stability for yourself. Now, this King of Pentacles is someone who is established. So this could be a new job. You could be working for a new boss. You could end up with a new boss here. Or this could be you doing the work here that's needed here to bring the stability in. So you could end up with promotion, for example. You would become the boss. It's really about creating stability and security and feeling secure within yourself and your environments, your financial situation and your relationships. Because this king here is someone who can sit back in his throne and be at peace with themselves and feel the security that they've built. Now, the thing about Pentacles is we do have to do the work. So you're going to have to dedicate yourself to whatever it is you're putting your energies into here. So it's about doing the work here. It's about bringing in abundance. It's time for abundance rather than challenges. You're wise enough to know now how to build this abundance. You've got the skills to make the right choices for yourself to bring this in. Now, this could be improvements in your finances. It could lead to that. Or it could be having the right people around you. It's abundance in every area of your life. So enjoying the home you're in, enjoying the relationships and the friendships we have. All the right people around you, the soul type energy, tribe people that are around you at this time. And that's what abundance is all about. And what you create here is you create beautiful balance in your life. So you're emotionally balanced. If there's been any frustrations, if there's been any anger, it irons itself out. This is a card of patience, though. You need patience because, like I said, pentacles are things that need to be worked on. So you need to take the time and work on these things, and you'll create the security, the abundance, and the beautiful balanced lifestyle or situation that you desire here. And there's going to be a lot to celebrate, a lot to celebrate. Now, there could be anniversaries and things coming up for certain people here. This could be you enjoying the company of the people that you want to spend some time with. So if you're asked to go out and have some fun, definitely. But this change is going to be good. I think you know it's needed. The challenges have taught you this, whatever it may be. You've got the wisdom within you now to make the right choices for yourself to get on a more secure path for the future. Okay, I hope this helps. I am going to do Scorpio now. We'll just pop these cards back in. There we go. We shuffle. Get rid of this. And we will do Scorpio. Hello Scorpio, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. We have for you today New Moon in Pisces, attune to the divine. So this is tuning in with spirit, the universe, your higher voice, your gut feeling on things, connecting in with nature. Spirit might be trying to connect in with you here. So be open to messages. Be open to repeating numbers, songs, anything where there's guidance coming through. Don't miss out on it here. The Six of Pentacles, the Devil card, which is Capricorn energy, the King of Cups, the Two of Wands, the Six of Swords, which is the overall central energy here, the Moon card, which is Pisces energy. The Moon's coming out a lot in these readings. The Eight of Wands, beautiful forward movement here. The Knight of Swords, again, forward movement. The Page of Cups. Now, what we have here is we have this Devil card, and this is what we need to tune into the spirit for, because there's something here that's happening and you maybe can't see clearly, or something's happened out the blue here, or you're not sure how to release yourself from a habit, a situation, an environment, a relationship that doesn't work for you, that's toxic. This is feeling chained to something that's not good for you. This can also be you not believing in yourself as well here, that you're not good enough for something. Now, it makes it very difficult. It can be a fear aspect to this, feeling chained to something, most definitely. It makes it very difficult to tune in with your intuition and spirit in the universe. So what the universe and spirit are saying today is tune in to the divine. Reach out, ask for guidance here, take a walk in nature, connect in with your intuition. It's highly important at this time, and you'll start to see clearer how you can release yourself from these situations. Now, because this is coming up here, I do believe you know what this is. So we need to really address that, because what we're having to do here is we're needing to think about our happiness. Now, this could be a toxic person. It could be somebody younger than you. It doesn't have to be. But it could be somebody that needs an apology, or maybe if you apologise, it could be vice versa. But if it's not that, then it needs to be you starting to think about your heart. Tune into your heart and your intuition. What would make you happy here? That's what you're asking. What would make you happy? Now, once you understand that you don't have to be chained to anything, you'll start to see clearer. Connect in with your heart rather than your head, and you'll start to feel and you'll be guided down a path towards a happier situation. So you know what this is. You know what you need to have to let go. You need to start to make choices for yourself where there's growth, where you can expand, where you can branch out, where you can make decisions for yourself here that's going to take you on a more productive path. Now, it might be that you need advice from someone. It could be information that comes forward if you're researching something. It could be talking to someone here that enlightens you. You know, this is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy. It doesn't have to be. But get support of people here. This could be somebody kind coming in that you can rely on, a good friend that helps you here. It could be a kind boss. But be around kind people that will support you with the changes that you're needing to make at this time. It could be counsellors, it could be anybody. But anybody that's supporting you at this time. And that can be where the advice can come in as well. So information gathering, speaking to the right people, people you know you can trust, will help you with the choices that you're making here to go forward. And what happens is you start to come out of this murky waters. And there's the moon again. The moon's twice here. You're moving forward into calmer shores mentally as well. You're starting to calm down here. And when you calm down, you start to see things clearer, and things don't become so frightening and daunting for you. What we create here is we create beautiful balance. News comes in. Things move forward very quickly. It could be emails, it could be texts, it could be good news. It could just be a move forward because the right people are supporting you at this time. You're getting the right, you're getting the right advice, whatever it may be, but very fast movement forward. And what you're doing is you're bringing in a better balanced life for yourself. So sixes are success cards. This here is about, if it's a case of, that you're overspending and you've got a spending habit, then it's about learning, getting advice on how to manage finances. That's an example. If you've got a toxic boss or you're working in an environment, it's about time to look forward, to look for new jobs, get onto a more productive path here, release yourself from that, and you start to enjoy the environment and the people you're working with. So I'm just giving you examples. It could be your living situation. Make sure that you're not the one giving all the time. The Six of Pentacles is here to remind you that it should be reciprocal. So don't have somebody draining the life out of you. If you want to say no, say no. Don't be a yes person either, because that can cause a lot of imbalance in your life, and it can make you feel worthless. It drains you mentally and physically. So think about how you would go forward to this beautiful, well-balanced life. You certainly have got the ability to do it. Make sure you make good choices for yourself here. Release yourself from whatever this toxic energy or this devil energy is, and make sure that you're kind to yourself and you have the right people around you, because you can bring in this emotional stability. You can find happiness again. You can be this emotionally stable person that, even when there's a bit choppy waters, you can make good, emotional, stable decisions for yourself with the right support. Okay, I hope this helps. I am going to do Aries again. Aries. Don't know why I said again. I'm going to do Aries now. Pop these in. Go, give them a little shuffle. Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the message for you is first quarter moon in Cancer, push through any insecurities. So you might not be feeling confident just now. We need to push through these insecurities. Let's have a look and see what this is about. Show me clearly. The Three of Pentacles, the Death card, Scorpio energy, the Six of Swords, the Ten of Wands, the overall central energy is the Eight of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the Three of Cups, the Devil energy, which is Capricorn energy, and the King of Wands. Now this here is about doubting yourself. This could be situations that are toxic. It could be habits that you've got. It could be you telling yourself you're not good enough, you'll never get over something, you'll not develop new skills. It's that little voice of doubt that's on your shoulder. Or this could be toxic bosses, relationships or environments. It's something you're feeling chained to here. Now what Spirit's saying is this needs to change. You need to push through this. So this, like I say, this can be doubting yourself. Don't doubt your ability here to make the changes that are necessary to move yourself on, because you've been through a very challenging time here. But these are all karmic lessons that you've learned. And when you've learned what's for you, you've learned what isn't for you. So don't doubt your ability here. You've got the wisdom. You've been through enough now, and it's time for change. Use the wisdom that you've gained through the experiences that you've had to make choices to bring the change in. You're wise. You can be wise. Now, what this can represent here is this you getting your mojo back, trusting and believing that you can create anything you desire. Now, what if Aries, Leo or Sagittarius energy here, so this could be you showing up, releasing yourself from things, using the wisdom that you've gained, reflecting on what you've been through, reviewing it. Now, it doesn't mean dwelling on it. This person has been through battle. Take time out for yourself. It's time to pamper yourself. Reflect on your situation. Do not dwell in it. And it's time for you to think about how you're going to go forward now. Think about what you've learned here, most definitely. Now, these are Three of Swords, but we want to change it into the Four. So this could be you, for example, releasing yourself and reviewing your situation and saying, right, I want to start my wee sideline on my own business, or I want to take on a course, or I want to learn a new language, or I want to go on that dream holiday, whatever it may be here, to give you that break that's needed. But when you're quiet and when you're pampering yourself and looking after yourself here, because I really feel that's what's needed here, you start to be able to connect in with yourself and you start to feel more secure about your decisions, because this is about pushing through the insecurity and the doubt. Do not doubt that you can bring the changes in. You've got the wisdom now. So reflect on things, review things. This could be problem solving. This could be brainstorming type of energy here. And when you do that and you trust and believe in yourself, you might think, oh my goodness, should I do this? Because although I hate my job, but I could start up on my own, do it as a wee sideline to start with. Push through the insecurities. Don't doubt your ability to create something wonderful for yourself. And when you do that, you start to see clearer. You've done your brainstorming, you've reviewed it, you think, I can do this, I can create whatever I desire, I've got a passion for something here, there's something I want to learn or do. Then you start to move forward. And as time goes on, things start to become clearer. Your thoughts don't become so muddled. You move into smoother waters and things start to reveal themselves as you go through the process. You don't need to have all the answers now. We don't know what's going to happen in 6 months' time, but we do know what we need to do now to move things forward here. Now, whatever it is you're choosing to do here, it's about teamwork making the dream work. We can involve one person or more. You could be moving to a new job. You could be taking your skills elsewhere. It could be you deciding you want promotion. So you develop your skills, if you're passionate about that. It could be your new home you want to buy, so you want to work with a financial advisor. Whatever this is, because it can be work, relationships, finances or environments, whatever this is for you, there's people who can help you out with this. It could be a tutor that you work with here to learn a new skill that could bring in more money. The point of Pentacles here is, you'll see here, that you have to be focused on it. And the thing about Pentacles is you have to do the work. So it's a process here. You'll have to do the work here, and you'll build greater security for yourself. So this person has their head down and they're focusing on whatever it is that they're desiring to put their efforts into. And when you've got solid foundations, when you're working with other people and you've laid these solid foundations, things stand the test of time. So there is lots that could be celebrated through making this change. Definitely. So review your situation. Don't feel insecure about trying new things, but about whatever you're passionate about here. Have fun. Go out and have some fun with people you trust, whose company you enjoy. There could be celebrations, invitations coming your way as well. There could be anniversaries and things coming up for you here. But you could be celebrating the fact that you've got something here that you're passionate about, that you're going to start up and invest your time in. Okay, I hope this helps. I am going to do Leo now. We'll just pop these cards back in. There we go. Hello Leo, welcome to the channel. Hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. We have got first quarter moon in Capricorn, unleash your kindest self. Release your kindest self. This is about being kind to yourself and kind to others. So there's maybe a good deed that you're needing to do here. But definitely always be good to yourself. Let's see what the guidance is. The Emperor, which is Aries energy. The Two of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles. The Devil card, which is Capricorn energy. That's coming out a lot in these readings. Overall central energy is the Ace of Wands. The Three of Pentacles. The Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. The High Priestess. And the Ace of Pentacles. So what we've got here is we've got the Devil energy. Now this is about being chained to something that doesn't work for you. It could be habits that you've developed. It could be internal, or this could be external. It could be toxic bosses, relationships, environments, etc. This could be you doubting yourself as well. It's a time to be kind to yourself and release yourself from any self-doubt or any toxic situations that may be going on around you. Anything you're feeling stuck or chained to. So it's time to look out for yourself here, most definitely. What the universe and spirit want you to do is they want you to take control of a situation. Now, this could be a toxic boss or partner in life that you might be dealing with as well. So you need to think about your stability and your passion for life within these types of relationships. If it's not that, it's about you getting into the driving seat. It's about being disciplined here in the choices you're making. You need to do the soul searching here. You need to take yourself away and you need to listen to your intuition. Now, this Hermit energy is a very solitude type energy. Go away on your own. Don't listen to other people here. The answers are within you and you'll be able to connect in with your intuition. So do what's right for you here. Listen to your gut feeling. Do your soul searching. You're wise enough to know the way, to be able to see the way forward. You've got the wisdom. And then you'll be able to take control and make decisions about your stability and your drive for life. Really, that's what this is. Now, the Emperor is somebody who builds beautiful things. Stable, well-disciplined environments, situations. This could be new contracts that come forward because you're taking control of your work situation. It could be new homes. It could be a new car. It could be new contracts, leases, anything like that. This could also sometimes say there's windfalls and inheritances that come in. But if you're taking control, you want to put your energies into something you're passionate about. So this could be new courses, new relationships, new beginnings, new places to live, the holiday you've always dreamt of, whatever it may be here. But the important thing is that you're doing what's right for you by the end of it. And what Spirit is reminding you here is that we need stability in our life and we need to be passionate about what we're investing in. Most definitely. And this really is about weighing your situation up. So if you're giving too much of yourself, if you're overspending, if you're working and there's not enough free time, just giving you examples of what it could be. You're not getting on with whoever it is that you're living with or working with, or you're in a relationship with. This is time to weigh things up very clearly, or carefully rather, to bring in a better balance for yourself. So if you're overindulging in something that doesn't serve your body well, it's time to weigh that up as well to find the balance. And this could involve one person or more to bring the stability in with whatever it is that you're starting to invest in here, what these cards represent for you. So one person or more is involved in this. It's about laying solid foundations that are going to stand the test of time. So if it's financial advice here, you could be working with a financial advisor. Joining a new team at work, it could be if it's a new course or a new place to live, you could be working with estate agents or teachers, tutors, whatever it may be. But you don't have to do all this on your own. There's people out there that can help you. And this really is about putting the work in and focusing on whatever it is you're trying to create here. So this could affect one area of your life or more. But the point here is that the Emperor is someone who is focused and disciplined in the way they go about themselves. So you could build, you've got the skills here to build something that could be very secure here for your future if you weigh the options up that you have here. So be kind to yourself, release yourself from whatever this represents for you. Time to take control of that, listen to your intuition, and get onto a path where you could prosper and bring in stability. Okay, I hope that helps. Right, I am going to do Sagittarius now. I'll just pop these back in here. There we go. Let's give them a little shuffle. Hello Sagittarius, welcome to the channel. I hope you're all doing well. If any of this resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the message for you is New Moon in Taurus, know your worth. Know your worth. Now this could be to do with your traditional values, for example. It could be your boundaries. It could be somebody that's, draining the life out of you here. Something you might have to look at and reassess. So let's see what the guidance is here. We have the King of Pentacles, mature energy, the Chariot, the Fool, beautiful Ace of Wands, that's new beginnings, the Hermit energy, which is the overall central energy, which is Virgo energy, the Four of Swords, the Death card, Scorpio energy, the Knight of Pentacles, and Leo, which is the Strength card, which is you. No, it's Sagittarius, I beg your pardon. It's Leo energy. This is Leo energy. So this really is about change. It's all about having the courage to make change. Now, you've been going through something here that needs to be reflected on. There's decisions that need to be made about it. You need to review your situation, most definitely. It's something that you can solve. It's definitely something that you can resolve here. It's something, if you review, it might be drain you, it might have caused upset. It could even affect your health if it's to do with your health. But what we've got here is we've got somebody who's been through battle that can review a situation, most definitely, and see it for what it is. So we're reflecting on it, we're not dwelling on it. So this is the beauty of this card. We can brainstorm, we can problem solve with this. So review your situation. You've got the wisdom here to know how to move forward. So reflect, take time out. This is a very soul type energy. Be good to yourself at this time. Pamper yourself, do what you enjoy, definitely. But you've got enough experience of life to know how to resolve this. So if you take yourself away in the quiet and you have a think about this, you're going to come up with the answers that you're needing to move things on. Because there needs to be something in your life that needs to change. And this is something that's going to give you your mojo back. Now, change, I'm saying change here because it's about your self-worth. It's about what you believe for yourself is going to be good for you here. Right, so it's a change that's needed, a transformation, possibly, if you're problem solving or brainstorming to improve a situation. But for most of you, I think there's a change here. And what you're going to go towards is you're going to be passionate about. It's about a new beginning. It's about taking that leap of way forward towards something new, that you would love to do. So there's a lot of movement cards here. Taking the leap of faith, moving forward quickly, having the courage. That's what the type of thing I'm saying. Having the courage to do it, having the confidence to do it. It's taking that leap of faith and getting things started to move towards a more prosperous time for you, whatever that represents, because this is affecting you as a person. So it might be overstepping your boundaries. It might be affecting your health. Like we've said earlier here, this can be health cards as well. So it's time really to think about and not be frightened to take that leap of faith. I think we don't need to know the answers at this stage. It's just about getting the process started, most definitely, because this person here is travelling light. They're prepared to take that chance to move forward. Now, what we're suggesting here is that when you do move forward and you view your situation, that you actually do some research. So there's going to be some research or information needing to be looked for here. If you're signing anything, leases or new contracts, new jobs, courses, whatever it may be, dot your I's and stroke your T's. It's about due diligence here, most definitely. Don't move forward until you feel confident enough to do so. Right? Do all the research first. Don't be signing anything that you don't understand. Don't get involved in things that you don't fully understand, because the Knight of Pentacles is somebody who does not move forward unless they're confident and sure in what they're doing. And once you've done that, you will feel confident to move forward very, very quickly. And it's a very well-balanced move forward. It's sensible decisions that are being made here, most definitely. You're going down a prosperous path that's going to work out for you. It's going to suit you, whatever this is, whatever the situation represents, is definitely going to suit you, and you're going to feel good about it. And what happens here is you start to feel secure within yourself and your environments. So this could be to do with your home life, jobs, could even be changes in finances if you're investing in a home, buying a home, selling a home, whatever this is. But you're creating the security that you desire. So with the decisions you're making, the changes you're bringing in here, you're feeling secure within yourself and your environments, most definitely. And if it's new jobs or new courses, you could end up here becoming a boss type energy, or you could create, even greater financial security for yourself in the future. Okay, I hope that helps. I am going to do a general reading now for everybody. Let's just put these back in. Pop them in. A little shuffle. Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. This is your general reading. If any of it resonates, please like, share and subscribe. And the message for everyone today is last quarter moon in Aries, work through your feelings. So this is mental or emotional energies that you need to work through here. Don't suppress your feelings, explore your feelings, acknowledge them, work through them. We don't want to be suppressing things because they come back to haunt us. So let's see, that can cause mental anguish and trauma. So we need to be dealing with how we're feeling about a situation. And this is the reason why. We have got the Tower moment. Goodness me. Strength card, which is Leo energy. The Queen of Pentacles. The Five of Wands. The overall central energy is the Page of Cups. The Nine of Wands. The High Priestess. The Six of Swords. And the Queen of Swords. Now this really here, obviously there's a Tower moment. People don't like to see a Tower moment. It could be that you're deciding and you're courageous enough to make a decision here that's going to cause a Tower moment, or it could be you're going through a Tower moment. So this is about having courage to understand that Tower moments are blessings in disguise. And I know it doesn't feel like that. Everything's falling away that was not going to stand the test of time. There was no security or longevity in what you were investing your time or your energies into. So this is about being courageous and understanding here that this was part of your life path. It's part of your lessons to be learned as a spiritual being. So have the courage and the confidence here. There's a healing process needed here. There's the Star card comes after the Tower card in the traditional tarot. So there is going to be time where you need to heal. And this is what we're talking about. We're saying work through your feelings. Acknowledge your feelings, how you're feeling about this. but please understand that you will recover from this. And really, it's about listening to your intuition, being courageous at this time. Like I say, it can be some of you making courageous choices as well. This could be you speaking up. Your intuition is telling you, you're following your intuition, you're being brave, you're speaking up. It could be you cutting people and situations out your life that no longer serve you. This could be somebody becoming single, most definitely. This could be a conversation that's well overdue, that's needed, that could cause a tower moment. Or this could be you deciding what to do because you're going through a tower moment and you're ready to move on. So listen to your intuition here, because that's going to guide you. It's about having courage, like I say, to actually make the decisions that are necessary. And this Queen of Swords is someone who does not change their mind. So what you're needing to do here is you're needing to work through your feelings, but think about connecting with your heart here, and think about your own happiness, most definitely. Now, this could be to do with a younger person. It could be apologies that need to be made. But this is not a time to be getting involved with petty squabbles with people, listening to other people and how they see it. You don't want to be listening to people that could put any doubt in your mind, because when the Queen of Swords makes a decision, like I said earlier, they don't change it. So don't be listening to people that are saying, are you sure you want to do that? Anything like that. You don't worry about competition either. If it's something that you're going forward towards, don't worry about the competition. You're good enough. You're as good as anybody. So you keep going forward that way. And this is not doubting your ability here. Don't doubt, should I, shouldn't I, all that type of energy. Listen to your intuition. It will guide you and make the right choices for you with regards to whatever this tower moment represents. And fives are change. So we need to make these changes to go towards your own happiness. And listening to your intuition and making these decisions will definitely move you forward. You'll start to move forward to with more clarity. Things won't seem so much of an upheaval. You will move on from this tower moment. You'll work through your feelings. You'll mentally start to see the way forward as you work through your feelings, your intuition. You'll be able to connect in with your intuition here. Now, it's been a challenging time, whatever you've been through, but you've learned karmic lessons. So always remember, if you've been persevering with something and it suddenly goes, it's because the universe decided it's not for you. So that can happen sometimes. You're on your knees, but you're not done, if you like. There's going to be something else that comes along, and it's going to show a lot of strength. It could be that you've shown a lot of strength up till now as well within a situation. You've persevered with it, but it's just never worked out. What we're doing here is we're making decisions with regards to our future, with regards to creating stability for yourself here. Now, this is home comforts. This is somebody who creates security. So whether it be financial security, feeling secure at home, in a workplace, in relationships, whatever this represents, this queen is looking at this pentacle, and that's what she is focused on. It's not gender specific. She is focused on the pentacle, and she works for that. And when you work at that, you start to feel secure and you build security around you. Now, this could also be someone here who is maternal, who supports you at this time. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Doesn't have to be, but could be. It could be a mother, it could be a good friend, an auntie, whatever. But somebody coming forward to support you at this time when you're making these decisions. Okay, I hope this helps. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.